Andragogy, as an art and science of adult education, deals with the concept of how adults learn and how it differs from the pedagogical idea. It explains the unique ways in which us, adult learners, acquire new skills. So, andragogical approach to education suggests a set of principles, methods, techniques, practices that suit our mindset best and helps educators apply effective time-tested strategies. The foundation of the concept is the assumption that adult learners take a full responsibility for their academic decisions, and unlike kids, they have an internal self-directed control over the educational process, from setting goals to assessing practical outcomes. Since the whole idea is based around the adult's need to learn and self-awareness, it makes it crucial to empower them to actively participate in the process, work on the course content together with the instructor or the trainer as an equal. That requires, of course, some kind of transparency of our intentions and plans. We have to provide outline prior to the class, give them clear objectives, and show the route. This way, adult learners will be more engaged in the material and they will be more appreciative of our efforts to help them learn. Adults' life and professional experience, as well as the prior learning path, is a valuable resource. That means that we have to embrace the experience that adult learners bring to the classroom and incorporate it into our classroom activities. And we have to treat them accordingly as well as co-creators. Adults learn experientially from first-hand observations and interactions, so let them explore on their own, encourage questions and discussions. One of the effective tricks in adult education is to encourage students' engagement with their peers, so they participate actively in group projects and interactive discussions. So it's really important to foster sharing this experience with their fellow learners. Among the basic strategies and efficient methods on how to integrate learners' experience, expertise, and also involve them into collaborative activities. So we usually highlight seminar discussions, group debates, problem-based meetings, interactive catch-ups, task-based activities, simulations, or role-playing in language learning area, research tasks, brainstorming sessions, workshops, reflection moments, and journaling, or we call it writing a diary, and such like. What really stands out here is that activities should provide meaning beyond learning. We should use authentic activities like case studies, problem-based tasks, conducting interviews. We should focus on practical issues and help students get a sense of how to apply these activities, these materials, and new skills in real life. All of these formats present the core of the communicative methodology in teaching English to adults. And in our area, it's absolutely crucial for educators to do a thorough research on the audience, its background, and language experience. Common European Framework of Reference guidelines as minimum. In my teaching experience, I used to create focus groups early in my career before putting my niche programs into practice. I gathered the necessary information, took the audience's needs into account, and regularly checked the outcomes. I know for sure that one size definitely doesn't fit all, and that's why as we are progressing along, we should do surveys, make changes on the fly so as to shape the rest of the course, let alone conduct entry surveys and do needs analysis. The best academic scenario for adult language learner would give them the choice of courses, and the curriculum would let them mix and match since it's done in a manner customized to their needs and with recognition of every individual's status. That's what I'm practicing in my maternity projects. Since adult learners are intrinsically motivated, they are driven by internal factors like ego, curiosity, self-esteem, desire to achieve, rather than external pressures. Thus, the educator's role is that of a facilitator rather than a lecturer or a teacher. Okay, a partner, you name it, who can practice flexibility, adapt the course to the needs of the audience rather than follow a specific script or something set in stone. It just won't work. A teacher should provide constructive feedback, offer encouragement, and ensure that education process is inclusive. It's up to us to provide a positive learning environment where every individual feels appreciated, valued, and deeply respected. And we have to be passionate and enthusiastic ourselves, smile and fuel adults' curiosity, and have fun throughout the whole process. Though it doesn't take an advanced degree in education to understand that teaching adults is quite different from teaching children, there are still very few adequate language centers and companies. And on the last note, I'd like to highlight how important it is to implement andragogical ideas in employee training to shape the learning process so that it suits adult learners and addresses their needs and interests. It's beneficial for both parties. Not only does it lead to the awaited mastery of the course material, but it also helps upgrade the image of the educational center. And in case of corporate education, it boosts the authority of the team leaders, related HR managers, or the T&D departments of corporate entities, since it keeps the employees motivated and engaged with exemplary staff satisfaction level at all times.